Good morning, everyone. This is Eric coming at you from Stockton, California. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I come at you with just to show you a few modifications that I recently done to my 2018 Polaris Slingshot S model. Okay, if you saw the last video, I actually installed these front splitters here. Showed you how to install the front splitters, how to properly jack up your slingshot in a safe manner so you're safe, vehicle safe, and everyone's safe around you. Safety is paramount. And we also installed this front panel here. It really matches. And that's a quick view of that. But anyway, the reason for coming back at you today, we have a couple more mods that we're putting on the Slingshot. One is a rear panel. This is L.E.D steel. You might have seen these on other Slingshots. It's L.E.D steel ZSW. It's a company out of, I think it's Houston, Texas. And this panel that you see here, take a seat, it actually mounts right in front of the front wheel of the Slingshot. As you see, the Slingshot is pretty bare in the back. And you can do different things. You can put carbon fiber around there and different things, different color panels. There are companies like at slingmod.com. They actually sell different color panels. If you want to turn, if you wanted this green, black, or whatever, you can buy the panels and or carbon fiber, different color carbon fiber. But again, these things, they're pretty pricey. About $500 for the carbon fiber panel, the center panel. And I just decided to go with the ZSW because as you see, I have the red and black thing for my Slingshot. And I'm just going to finish this out with that. So anyway, ZSW, I think I paid, it's about like $125 for this panel. This is made out of steel. If you heard that, that's made out of steel. It does come with it should be a very simple installation that we got going on today. So I'm using these things here. You just drill I think it's a one, no, it is not one. Excuse me. You got to drill a 21/64 hole. And I'm just going to go through and just show you some of the instructions real quick. You can freeze frame it if you need to read it. And that's going to be your final product and how it looks. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to set up the camera on my tripod, and we're going to pause for a moment, try to get the camera set up, and I'm going to drill these holes. Okay, hang tight. Okay guys, one step that I did omit, it's actually not a step, it's some additional stuff that I'm going to actually do myself. I know you got the 4 holes here. You're only drilling 4 holes to put this thing on. But in the instructions, it says you must really, really be super careful, because where you're putting these holes at here, do not just drill a hole, just idly, just ram the hole in there. You're only drilling just enough to break the cover, here. Because the reason that you got to be super careful, your gas tank is back here. And if you puncture this gas tank, yeah, you kind of AO. And so anyway, as instructions, be double, triple careful when you're using power tools. If you don't feel comfortable using a power tool, I suggest you maybe not drill those holes and have someone that is a little more capable of doing it. But it is, please follow the instructions. They are highlighted in red, and it is L.E.D Steelworks application. But what I did here, how I'm going to modify this, I'm using a 3M tape. I've used this before, like in body kits, putting body kits on cars and stuff, and works very well. And it's like a super duper tape, just like a OEM tape that would come like Ford, Chevrolet, or whatever would use like in body panels. And so anyway, I just ran a bead here, 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 here. This can be found at like Orchard Supply, what is it, AutoZone or whatever. A roll like this, I think it's like 60 inches or no, 10 feet, 10 feet like this thin one here. It's like 10 or 12 bucks. Well worth it. And just gives a little extra security. I'm not really worried about it falling off, just more rattling. And because you got to think, this is metal going up against plastic, and you only have those push pins on there. It might hold it, but it might vibrate as you go down the road. And this will hold it securely in conjunction with using those push pins. It should give a very smooth, rattle-free ride. Hang tight. Also, one more thing I forgot to tell you just now, guys. The instructions say when you get in here to literally kind of test fit this panel. This should give you an indication of what you're trying to do. And so once you've got it in there, I'm not sticking it all the way because I have the tape on the back, but if you decided not to use the tape, you would stick it all the way there, take a Sharpie marker pen, and once you get these holes lined up perfectly in this indentation here, literally take a Sharpie pen, just put a dot where you're going to drill the holes at, and you just remove the panel. Go ahead and drill your holes very carefully, and you're finished. This is very simple. But since I'm using the 3M tape, I don't need to use the Sharpie. I'm just gonna put it in place, stick it on there. Once I got it in place, it's secure. So I'm gonna pause, go ahead and do this, and I'll show you the end result in just a second. Okay, guys, that's pretty much what you're gonna get here. Not pretty much, it's exactly what you're gonna get here. But as noted, I use the 3M tape to go here, just to align it, and as you see, it's perfectly aligned. I have not drilled the holes yet, so you can use the 3M tape. That's not in the instructions, but that was my instruction. So that's a tidbit you could take, or you can just do it the other way. I'm going to go ahead and drill those holes and get this over. Okay, guys. Yeah, this is pretty simple. I've already drilled the first hole here. I'm going to leave the camera on while I drill those other two holes. There are 4 holes. Got 1, 2, 3, and number 4. But as you see, number 4 is going to be a pain in the booty to try to get to. Actually, unless you have a small drill or a left-handed drill that goes at an angle, just but a very small one. You're not going to be able to get that last fitting in there without removing the tire. I'm not removing the tire. I have the tape on here. I'm going to put the other 3 holes, and I'm going to call it a day. So I'm not using that last push pin because I'm not taking the tire off. Again, your 21/64 drill. As you can see, this is too big to go back in here, but very slow. Just go slow, take your time. As soon as you break, that's it. I've already broke through. At this point, you're going to take your little barrel assembly here, push it through the hole. You have your little driver here that you push in, and you're to snap. They're locked in anyway. Okay. I have one more hole to drill. I'm going to stop the camera just for the sake of time in the video, and I'll show you the final product. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. There's the final product. It is completely installed. What do you think? Add a nice splash of color, a little more interest to the back of the Slingshot to just for the rest of the bike to look so kind of extreme. The stock back end, it was really lacking. So, you know, again, there's a lot of different things you can do. You can get that panel from Zerati Steel, different colors. If you go on eBay, you just put in ZSW or Zerati Steel. They have about 170 different products just for Slingshot. They also have the Can-Am Spider products also, but their products are listed on eBay. And again, this is coming out of Texas. Quick turnaround, really good response from these guys when you have questions. They do offer stuff in a multitude of colors. So even some of these products, you can have your name or your company logo or your bike club logo engraved onto these products. So anyway, guys, I'm going to pause this video, and I have one more piece to put on, and we're going to keep that a little surprise for a second. Okay, guys, that last little surprise I was telling you about. This is through this is an actual nut cover. As you see, I hope you can see this red panel here. Let me try to adjust the camera just small. As you can see here, this is your stock axle nut cover. Axle nut, just pretty bland, just gray, just stock, whatever. Anyway, it's a billet aluminum. It smells like from one piece of billet aluminum, and very nice, very pretty. This can be in any color, stock Polaris Slingshot color. DDM. It's called DDM Works. I purchased this product through slingmods.com. If you go to their website, slingmods.com, you can find this and quite a bit more DDM Works products. They do way more than just axle nut covers. But anyway, this is what we're dealing with here now. Here's the stock cover. I mean the stock nut. So literally, put it on. I'm gonna back up and let you look at it. If you can see that, which goes along with my belt guard that I put on here. Awesome. It just covers up one little ugly little piece of let's just say it's cheap. It's cheap. It covers up this ugly thing here. I think I paid like 30 bucks for that axle nut cover. Goes on with a couple set nut screws. If you can see right here, even comes with an Allen wrench. 2 seconds. I rate this beyond easy to put on. Your 6-year-old kids should be able to do this. Okay, so I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna stop the video. Just put it on, tighten it up, and we're gonna call it a day. And I'll